Salvete, discipuli, quid agitis? Quid agitis? Non mihi dicetis in lingua latina non loqui, ego non in lingua latina loqui quoque, sed me painitet. In Romam sum hodie, et non in calam hodie, sum hodie. Adsum hodie. Do you guys really speak in Latin? I don't really speak in Latin. I know you're trying. I'm not Miss Marsh. I'm sorry. It's a real disappointment. I'm not Miss Marsh. I can do a good job with you this year. I just need to know you better. So tomorrow or Thursday when I see you, or tomorrow when I see you, we'll get together and we'll get some things going. Don't worry. If you don't think you know very much Latin, we'll work with it. We'll go through this together. And if you do know a lot of Latin, hey, pat yourself on the back. That's not easy to do. Let me show you a couple of things, okay? Just a minute.
Let me show you what I mean. You see, the Latin language is not dead. A dead language, a lingua morta, they're not used by anyone anymore. They don't change. They don't grow any new vocabulary. And they have no purpose in modern society. Therefore, they're forgotten. So where is the Latin language? It's on the internet. Let me show you what I mean. You want to see the news? Try reading it in Latin. These Norwegian people put Latin news on every week. More than that, there's another group. They put on the news of the whole world in Latin. And if you want to see Wikipedia in Latin, it's there. Latin is all over the internet. You could even find comic books written totally in Latin. They used to be English, but now they're Latin. I like this one especially. Oh, I can't find it. There it is. And I have some of these books myself. But do people actually use Latin? Let me show you. There's Harry Potter in Latin. J.K. Rowling wanted to make sure that her book was translated into Latin because of all the Latin stuff that she put in the magic. The Hobbit, it's in Latin now. Now, you've got to come up with some new words to make sure that you could put something in Latin. So Latin's not dead. Latin's very much alive if you know where to look for it. Here in Virginia, every year, people meet at this place just to speak Latin with each other. And if you really want to find Latin, it's right here in the Latin library. All the Latin you could ever find is sitting right there for anybody who wants to see it. Here's another place to find some Latin. It's called nodictionaries.com. And you can see Latin, and they give you the meanings for all the words right underneath the word. If there's a word they don't have a meaning for, you click on it, and there it is. You can read Latin here online. So before the year's out, I want to make sure you see where you can find Latin, make Latin, and use the internet to get you there. We'll be using Google Classroom, and I'll be making things for you on Google Classroom, but you're going to actually find Latin right there on the internet. But let me tell you a little bit about myself, because I have a hobby that I think is pretty neat. You see, I write books. Here's one of them. That's my book. It's there on Amazon.com. Just right there. Here's another one. I'm not so happy with the covers, but there's a book of mine. And here's another book I'm really happy with. That's the Aeneid, one of the more important books ever written in Latin. I've translated it and put it on Amazon, where you can read it if you want to. This is in English. It's not in Latin. I wish I could be there today to talk to you in person, but I will be there tomorrow. So be ready. You'll see me, even though you can't see me right now. See you later then. Salvete.